Bermuda will not move forward as a prosperous nation if we do not educate each and every one of the island's youth to their fullest potential. It is not good enough to have just a 50% graduation rate. Our Minister of Education, Sport, and Recreation understands this and is committed to taking the necessary steps to improve the outcomes of those who are educated in the Bermuda public school system. However, this is another one of those cooperative exercises. We cannot leave it just to government and its educators. We, as parents and caregivers, have to do our part in the home before and after sending our children off to school. I urge you to become more involved, ask more questions, and demand results. We as adults need to get more involved in the education of our children. Ladies and gentlemen, I would be remiss if I did not implore to every young person in our midst this evening and throughout Bermuda to endeavor to become the best that you can be. Do not settle for less. Set high goals for yourself and then achieve them. Do not let anyone tell you that you cannot be successful in life. When obstacles land in your path, do not give up. Instead, seek an alternative path for success. Make your parents and your community proud of who you are, and please stop the violence. We are losing too many young people too soon. You are a part of Bermuda's plan going forward. Without you young people, there will be no one to carry on the legacies that many Bermudians before you have spent many years creating. All of the issues affecting our community, which I have just touched on, affect all residents of our island. And as your intended government representative, I will work rigorously to address them. Ladies and gentlemen, I can publicly state that I have arrived at this point in my political career with the full support of my immediate and extended family. Many of them are here with me this evening, and I thank you all for coming. Because their support has been unconditional during the good and bad times, it has helped me to stay grounded and focused on all my accomplishments. I now ask for your support at the polls. Please remember, coming out to the polls on Election Day and giving the Progressive Labour Party your support will translate into support for Neville Tyrrell. As the candidate for Devonshire East, I can assure the voters of Constituency 11 that they will get a representative who understands the importance of service and responsibility. Service is something that I have been giving to many areas of Bermuda, and I am not one to shirk responsibility. As a person of principle and integrity, I promise and expect to give my best at all times, and I insist that you demand nothing short of that from me. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I have already mentioned the support of my family and friends. However, there are several persons who have been instrumental in getting me to this point in my political career. I must, however, mention two of them. Firstly, the Honorable Dame Jennifer Smith. The Dame insisted I come from the back room and support and work for the party from the front, a decision that I have yet to regret. And secondly, the Honorable Alex Scott. Who continued in the vein of confidence shown by Dame Jennifer and placed me in the Senate as your government representative. To the both of them, I am extremely grateful and look forward to sitting in the House with them as part of the Progressive Labour Party government team. Ladies and gentlemen, I could not end this without some mention of our present leader, the Honorable Dr. Ewart Brown. From the daily media reports, he appears to come across as a love him or hate him sort of person. Let me say that from my previous involvement with his campaign in Warwick and the brief opportunity that I've had to work under him as Premier Brown, I have always found him to be tough and decisive, two qualities associated with leadership. Therefore, without any fear or favor, I publicly state, Premier Bond, as the leader of this great party, you have my support, and I look forward to further working with you. Ladies and gentlemen, in closing, I wish to thank the voters of Constituency 11 for welcoming me into your homes for those frank and open discussions. Tonight, I make another appeal for your support at the polls, and I look forward to talking further with you during my continued canvassing. Ladies and gentlemen, finally in closing, I will repeat my opening remarks. Speak it, and you can believe it. And I ask you to speak after me, the following. Tyrrell, MP for Constituency 11. PLP all the way? All the way, PLP.
Solid as a rock.
Thank you.
Let's hear it for Neville Tyrrell, the next Progressive Labour Party elected member for Constituency 11, Devonshire East. Neville Tyrrell.